You're watching this program and you have a private pension. Are you in trouble? Charles Millard is the president of Carnell Advisors. More to the point, he's the former director of the Pension Benefit Guaranty Corporation under President Bush. He joins us with some answers to the question. Now, sir, we're talking about defined benefit pensions, okay?
Not a 401k.
Where you're guaranteed a certain amount of money in retirement. Not a 401k where you invest your own money. Not that. Okay, if I've got that private defined benefit pension, how much should I worry?
Well, if you work for a private sector company, you should worry. If you work for a state or a municipality, you should worry even more.
Is that because states and municipalities have not been funding adequately their pension plans?
Two reasons. The Pension Benefit Guaranty Corporation only guarantees private sector pensions. So it has its own problems, which is why if you have a private sector plan, you should worry some. But if you have a public sector plan, you do not have a guarantee, and public sector plans are way underfunded compared to private sector plans and don't really have a way out right now.
Now, we hear these massive numbers about public sector plans underfunded.
Right.
I mean, we hear like $500 billion or even more.
Well,
but what exactly does that mean?
It's a potentially huge number. The Manhattan Institute did a study recently where they said all states and municipalities owe, in total, $2.4 trillion, not pensions, just other actual debt.
Right.
Now, that's a big number, but there's 50 states and 300 million people. I don't know for sure if that's too big or too small. But it doesn't include the $900 billion of underfunding in teachers' pensions only. So that's all they studied. They said, let's just look at teachers' pensions.
When you say underfunding, is that $900 billion that has to be taken from the taxpayer and put into those funds?
Correct. In other words, the state pension plan holds $50 billion, but it owes $70 billion. It has $20 billion of underfunding.
And that $20 billion has to be met from somewhere at some point in the future.
And under the law, states can't declare bankruptcy, and under most states, these are constitutionally obligated. In New Jersey, however, Governor Chris Christie is doing a good job in trying to roll some of that back, extending the age of when you retire, not giving really choice benefits. You shouldn't retire at full pay at 50 in any job, because think how long we have to pay that.
Yep.
But we do that for lots of public sector employees. And remember, that $900 billion number is only teachers.
Yep. Now, let's go back to private sector. I've got a defined benefit pension with a private employer, and it's in trouble. Okay, got that. If my private employer goes belly up, and my pension liability is transferred to your former organization, the Pension Benefit Guaranty Corporation, you only pay me $12,000 a year.
No, there's two different things. There's a bill out there right now for multi-employer plans that are way underfunded, that are being dumped on the PBGC.
That's the Casey bill.
Exactly, and it's a classic example of moral hazard.
But it's not law yet.
But correct, and that's a $12,000 limit. Normally, let's take Delphi.
Yep.
The Delphi pension plan is now at the PBGC.
Yep.
The limit is $54,000 a year. So if your pension is below $54,000 a year, you will be fully paid if the PBGC is around. Because the PBGC itself has a $20 billion deficit right now, looking like it's going to 30.
I thought that, okay, if I get transferred and the PBGC's got to pay me, I'm a private sector guy, we've gone belly up, I'm off to the PBGC, the limit now is $54,000. That's the limit. Does the Casey bill lower that limit?
No. There's two different kinds of plans. There's single employer plans, there's multi-employer plans. This only applies to the multi-employer plans, which are mostly run by unions and are way underfunded, even more than most corporate plans.
Bottom line, if I'm a state employee, I got to really worry about that pension. Private employee, I got to worry, but not so much.
And either way, if you're a taxpayer, you better worry, because you're going to have to fund the state plans and you're going to have to fund the PBGC deficit.
Yes, sir. All right, Charles Millard, thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate you being with us today.
Good stuff.
Nicole.